All right, this is MIL-SPEC Monkey. We're here with
Eric Doby with Mohawk, and excited to go through our product line with you of our revolutionary recording devices and our revolutionary live streaming devices. So you may or may not know us, but we make a low profile, military ruggedized, waterproof, dustproof recording device called the Mohawk and the Mohawk IR. And what's really unique is the bottom of our camera is matching the curvature of a helmet. So we can seamlessly mount directly to the helmet via hook and loop so that you stay low profile, streamlined, snag free, but have a really easy vantage point of recording from your head, your perspective. So initially designed as after action review, evidence, training, however you want to utilize a recording device. We make a version that is capable of seeing visible light, 1080p video, 12 megapixel camera. That's our Mohawk. And then this one, identical, same form factor, but it's our IR version, able to see visible light and infrared light. So it's a passive device, which means it's not a night vision device. It's not a tube, but if you emit IR light, let's say a weapon light, Surefire Vampire, for example, our camera can see that light spectrum. So some of the other key features of both the Mohawk and Mohawk IR are the lens rotating. We can mount our camera anywhere on the helmet because there's two crosshairs here. That's the horizon of our video. And you'll see that I'm actually twisting the lens and sensor so I can mount it on the top or at an angle on the side, and my video is recorded level. Other aspect I think is worth knowing for your viewers is we accept our rechargeable battery and CR123, so dual fuel. You always have a reliable power option with the Mohawk. Our rechargeable can be interchanged with CR123s very easily. So it's 2.5 hours of record time on rechargeable and 5+ hours on CR123. And I'm about to teach you how to run our system. Really easy. Write, record. Rotate the toggle on the back, and even a gloved hand can easily flick it over, power it on, device is recording. Video, audio, really simple operation, but we communicate with you with haptic feedback, vibration. So you know our camera is running because it vibrates for you on the helmet. You don't have to ask a teammate, hey, is my light on? Is my camera operating? You know that it's operating. So very simple, intuitive design, highest level of consumer electronics built for the tactile operator.
Nice.
So that's our recording device of the Mohawk and Mohawk IR.
I guess out of curiosity, is the vibration visible from the video feed?
When you capture a photo, you will see a video. So you will hear the vibration in the video,
sure.
Meaning we have the unique capability of you can take a still image while recording. And anytime we save data, we do vibrate. So yes, you might pick up a vibration in the video, I believe is what you're asking, if you captured a photo. But on power on and power off, we don't capture that vibration.
Right on.
So that is our recording devices, Mohawk and Mohawk IR. Now we have launched situational awareness cameras. So real-time live video in the field. And what we do is we connect to the tactical network. We connect to the radio. And we're radio agnostic, whatever your radio is, as long as it has the ability to push video, to push data of video, we have a means or solution. So we have 3 different systems to consider depending on which radio you're utilizing. And so what we've got here is, this is our SDI version, which I've got that connected up on top of the helmet as well. It's designed for the MPU-5, the Persistent Systems MPU-5 radio. And you'll notice this camera is smaller than our other version because we've removed power and memory. So there's a lot less on board the camera because we're pushing the data into a radio and we're pulling power from the radio. So you have less battery to worry about by we're pulling it from that instead of it being in our device. So this camera is connected into the MPU-5. MPU-5 streaming the video into ATAC or anybody on your tactical network. So over here I've got another radio that I've got plugged into our command center. So the radios are communicating to share the data, and anyone who has access to your secure network built by the radio can see the footage. So this is really where it is situational awareness through your secure, safe network. So we have versions, 3 different versions: SDI, IP, or UVC, depending on what the device is you're using to transmit the video, so we have the correct protocol for you.
Very cool. And so
it is high resolution, up to 1080, depending on how much bandwidth you have, what level of quality, 1080 or lower.
Right on. And say adverse situations, you can just lower down the resolution, or?
Exactly. If you start to see that you don't have the bandwidth or pipeline, or have multiple video feeds that you want to manage your network and not bog it down, then you can drop the resolution.
Cool. And forgive me, it's kind of new to me. Do you do any sort of like sat phone type connection, or strictly radio for the moment?
Strictly radio at this point, and then the SAT connection can be made through that radio device, typically, whatever the rest of the network. But as far as a consumer SAT phone, not yet at this time.
I understand. And I suppose...
But we'll have more coming down the road.
Right. But obviously, military priority at this moment.
Yeah, exactly.
And rewind a little bit, what would you say, besides the form factor, some of the differences of the Mohawk compared to, say, just a GoPro or other similar consumer-specific head mounts?
Our recording device it's the form factor. That's all the uniqueness. Where we really differentiate ourselves is that live streaming capability. A purpose-built video solution for live streaming from the individual. That way you can have situational awareness from the ground, as opposed to just maybe from aerial assets. Now you can have it from the ground.
Nice. And I suppose you have more experience with the type of IR people are going to have already to find that balance of making good footage with the IR bounce.
Exactly.
Oh. Well, cool. Well, thanks for taking the time to show us your latest.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
If you like this video and want to support us, check out the MIL-SPEC Monkey Store. Although known for morale patches, we also specialize in a good selection of DIY hardware and tactical accessories.